People, lights are going on. That is 5 red lights, and it's lights out. Bit of stutter. We're holding on. Grip and away we go for the Silverstone Grand Prix. Here we are. Harry gets a brilliant start up to that P1 position. Bradley also tried to get that P3 position, but Bradley drops down to... Oh, he's actually got P3 now, but he's gone wide, but he still recovers it. Jamie now battling away with Bradley, and with the AI of Sebastian Vettel. What a great start by Charlie, who gets back up to that P1 position now. Barely up to that P18 position. Can we just really view these battles going on right now? You have Bradley really gaining on Jamie somewhat with the DRS. Actually, no, Jamie, I believe, has spun, and due to that, Bradley takes his P3 position. Jamie now down to P7. He's got a lot more work to do now, but very unfortunate for Jamie to spin there.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm watching at the top, and now Harry, he's going to try and make a move. He tries to look down the inside of Charlie, but Charlie closes that door and says, "You're not having this," and Harry just says, "I'm going to sit behind you, thank you very much," and he's only 0.4 of a second behind him, and I'm wondering, is Harry using his ERS? He is not deploying it all just yet, but I'm sure on that straight on when he had DRS, he was, and he's going to follow right nicely through this section, and you know, I've driven this track and used cars, and I thought, you know, the place where you want to be quick through is this section, because if you can follow a car through nicely, a nice exit off of these curbs right here, maggots and beckets, you can have a nice straight slipstream.
And he's using the DRS as well, goes on the outside, inside, and he gets it up to P1 position.
But Charlie comes back fighting. They go wheel to wheel. They still go wheel to wheel. They make a little bit of contact going down into the final runoff area. Oh, he's going to try go around the outside. Now, Charlie closes off the door, and Harry has to back off just a little bit to concede the place there. And Harry had a little bit of a twitch there. But as you can see in the background, the McLaren of Bradley is now coming into play.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but Jamie's just got the overtake on Lewis Hamilton. Went on the, I believe, the outside of Lewis and got the overtake. Nice overtake by Jamie right there.
He's trying to make a move on the championship leader. He's again going to follow Charlie through this section very, very nicely. And like I said before, if you can follow this car nice and through and keep it nice and neat and keep it quite close to the curbs, hugging the curbs on the inside and then dropping to your outside, you will have a brilliant exit like this man now. He sends a dummy on Charlie. He's going to try and make the move round the outside. And now Harry is up into the lead of the British Grand Prix. I would say disappointing. I mean, it was still a good performance because he came out on the podium still.
Joe Guanyu is out of this race, and that is massive because, of course, George's chances in the Constructors has just been weakened ever so much once again. Very unlucky for Joe, might I say. But carry on, Peter. If you're wait, what? Wait, so I'm really sorry to interrupt again. Everyone's gone into a pit, so Jamie's up to P1.
And Jamie now up into P1. I mean, he's probably made the, I don't know what tire is, and maybe he's trying to go for an overcut, but yeah, he's still in those medium compounds. Maybe he feels that his compound is not ready. He's not ready to pit yet. Maybe he feels like the tires are not. He doesn't need to pit Eamon, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, speaking of Charlie and Harry, Charlie's just got the overtake on Harry, in fact. And Harry spun!
Oh, no! And Harry has been hit, and now he's lost so many positions. I don't know what happened. I just flicked onto him, and that is not what he wants.
I believe it was wheel contact with Charlie as Charlie was trying to pass, or Harry was trying to bounce back. I'm not too sure. Bailey, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but Jamie is closing in on Bradley. He is really not giving up his position. He could be going for a P2 right here.
Yeah, Jamie has been in P3 for most of his podiums. The only time he hasn't been in P2 is when, P3 is when he was contending in Spain. But as
he's going on the outside.
Brilliant.
Bradley. Yeah, Bradley. Bradley just cuts him off there real quick.
Bailey, you go if you want.
Nah, I was just saying that Bradley's been able to control the situation very well, and I'm sure he'll look to gain some more time on Jamie
But I don't think
Yeah.
that's happening. I think Jamie might be going for another attack here. Might be going on the inside of Bradley here. And he does, but he can't complete the move.
Yeah, Jamie really pushing his car now, and it's brought Harry back into it. So three-way fight for P2. I mean, can Jamie come here with DRS now and overtake Bradley? I think that just in the corner before this, he's lost a lot of time because he was quite close and had to brake a lot later to react to that. So lost a little bit of time now to Bradley, but really was pushing his car to the limits and was pushing Bradley as well. He was generally pushing Bradley's car through each corner because of how fast Jamie was.
Mason to watch them drive, and this battle just shows the quality of this league. And
And he's done
Jamie above Bradley into P2. Harry right on their tail now, but as I was saying, it's a brilliant battle between the three, and it shows the quality of drivers in this league.
But Harry and Bradley going at it now. Will Bradley lose another position? Harry maybe going on the outside, goes on the course and takes it. Bradley.
But Bradley comes back through with an aggressive dive bomb down on Harry, but Harry comes back at him. They still go wheel to wheel, and now Bradley comes out in front through this section, but don't just exclude him just yet. They still are fighting right now, but Harry, will he pull out to the outside? He's now having to concede the place to Bradley after an aggressive dive bomb, but then Harry comes back at him. What a move, and what a scrap between these two, all scrapping away for one position.
Oh no!
They've crashed.
I don't know whose fault that was.
Yeah, that was definitely Harry's fault. Definitely stuck his car up down the inside when there was no room at all to even make a move. I would have to say that is Harry in the red there. Definitely at fault for that accident. Harry making a desperate move and trying to make a more than aggressive dive bomb on Bradley.
And we are coming up to the final corners now of this Silverstone track, and it does look to be Charlie taking home this Silverstone Grand Prix. We're coming up to the last corner now, and here is your winner of the Silverstone Grand Prix, taking home, what is it, his third win of the championship. Charlie here, well done, absolutely deserved, I would say, today. Stayed in P1 basically the whole race, except from a moment where he was P2, but stayed up there. Jamie comes home for that P2, Bradley takes out P3, and Harry takes out P4. What a great race here today, and especially for Jamie, who's got his best position in Season 3 right now. Driver day goes to George Russell. I don't even know why, but we be back with you with podium in a second. This is the podium for the Silverstone Grand Prix. You see Charlie walking up for the third time this season. You've got Jamie on his left in P2. You've got Bradley on his right in P3. I believe a first, second place for Jamie, a third place for Bradley. So well done to the three of them. And what a great race we had. And we'll be running down the leaderboard in a second. Don't you worry, people. We'll be right back with it in a second, as soon as this podium is done, and it's basically done now, so see you in a second, people.
Okay, so we have Charlie, of course, in P1, followed by Jamie and Bradley to complete the podium. Harry of Ferrari in P4. Of course, a disappointing end to the race for him, but still a very solid result. Vettel, Hamilton, Shinoda, Russell, Perez and Bottas complete the points. Danny Ricciardo and Alexander Albon just below. K-Mag, Sainz, Latifi, Stroll and Schumacher, the last of the drivers to finish the race, and then Fernando Alonso, Zhou Guanyu and myself getting a DNF.